Hi everybody, welcome back. I have been kind of playing around with the light and I hope that this lighting is a little better. I know my last video that I put up, it was very washed out, so I apologize for that. It's just hard to get the lighting right when you're doing videos unless you have like the professional everything, and then to me they don't like show the real skin texture and stuff. So let's try this. Okay, I am going to be using the Tower 28 that I talked about in my last video, but I'm going to be trying it in combination with the new Yves Saint Laurent skin tint. I find that this kind of feels a little bit too much like sunscreen, so I'm going to see if mixing it with the Tower 28 and the Yves Saint Laurent, if that feels better on my skin. Now, before I came here to my room, I put on my CeraVe PM. Now, it isn't night, as you can tell by the light, but this is an ultralight moisturizer that you can use any time of day, even if you put a sunscreen over it. It doesn't have sunscreen, but it is what I can use right now because my skin is flaring. By flaring, I mean that I'm getting my lupus rash, and my psoriasis patch is looking much better, but it still is there. So I'm not using any additives like retinol is very hard, but I'm hoping that once this flare is over with, that I'll be able to go back to it. But this has good ingredients. It has 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. And I've used this for so many years, I can't even count. Okay, so let's try now to mix this Sunny Days. It's in the color Mulholland. And this Bare Look tint is in the color, I think it's Nude 5. I'm gonna shake it up. Put some on the back of my hand. And I have a new bottle of this because I love this so much. Or is this the new bottle? It doesn't matter right now. Okay, so I just put a little bit there, and I'm going to put a couple, got a bubble there, couple drops of that. I might have to add more. Now, I don't have a spatula to mix, so I'm just going to mix it with the brush. Now, I do find that I like using the Sunny Days with a brush better than my fingers. So I'm just going to kind of mix it there. And then I have my mirror in front of me. That's why I'm looking forward. And I'm just stippling this on all around, and then I'm going back into areas where I have more redness, more darkness. Unfortunately, because I have lupus, my skin gets very sensitive. Last summer was not bad, but this summer for some reason, and I'm not really going out of the house much, but when I'm in the sun, it gets really irritated. And then afterwards, I'm getting the dark spots. Okay, already I can tell you that I like the way this feels better. And I think because this Mulholland is a little tad dark on me, the skin tint kind of lightens it up. So that's good news. And I'm just stippling right now. Think it gives a good coverage. Now I still have the darkness here. I hope that you can see that, but we'll go over it with concealer. I'm just going to bring it down to my little double chin, and we'll put that there. Clean. There goes a light that I had. That's okay. All right. I'm going to brush through my brows. These are great, these little spoolies. I have rather thick brows and I need to kind of groom them, but fortunately I wasn't one of those people in the 90s who tweezed your brows down to nothing. I always kind of enjoyed my thicker brows. We'll go back to that. I just kind of wanted to get them a little bit less unruly looking. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer, and of course it's going to be my House Labs. I love this. Does not irritate my skin at all. I'm going to go put some dots on the areas that are dark and a little red. And over here, I have a sunspot there, vein there. And many times I do go out, especially I'm just kind of running errands, I will go out with sunscreen and just some concealer and blush and stuff. I wanted to see how this looked with the, I don't know if I want to use a sponge or a brush. I've been enjoying using a brush for my concealer, so I'm just going to use this Real Techniques and just lightly kind of stippling and putting, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but I do like the way this is like drying on my skin. I think adding the skin tint not only helped with the color, but the texture. And you might say, why did you add the skin? Why did you want to just use the skin tint? Well, I'm going out and it's still daylight, so I want to protect my skin with SPF, and this has 30, but this has nothing. So this is more like evening and then evening and day. Just keep blending where I see I still have some. There, I almost missed. Okay. Now let's let this kind of stay for a little bit. I need a little bit of a Sprite Zero. I drink a lot of water, but I allow myself to have a little can in the afternoon. It used to be Diet Coke, but I'm trying to drink a little less caffeine than I have been. I'm going to go in with this Natasha Denona palette. I had this for a while. This is called Cupid. These are the colors. I don't think I've ever used this red one. Nope, doesn't even look dented. Okay, I'm going to go in with the kind of mauve beige color. I wish they made these things easier. I'm dropping everything. Easier to read. Well, it's a mauve beige. I can't read it. And I'm taking this big fluffy brush and I'm just going all over up to the brow bone, which is right here. Now, I have a lot of room, or a lot of real estate between my lash line and my brow bone, so even though I have hooded eyes, I have a lot to play with in this area. Okay, put a little bit more here. Now I'm gonna go into this like dark reddish brown, but I'm gonna take a different brush. It's also a fluffy brush. And I'm gonna go into the crease, but I'm keeping my eye open so that I don't go in onto the lid. The reason why I'm going into the crease is I'm trying to recede that little bit of puffiness I have from having a hooded eyelid. Now I'm gonna go back with that first brush I used. I think this is it's a Morphe M453. I really like this because it's very, moves easy. And then I'm gonna blend that crease color. Like that. Now I could use this little shade right here to highlight the brow bone, but it's too sparkly for me for right now. So I'm gonna find another color. This is like a bone color. And I'm going to just put some on the brow bone. And I do kind of a tapping and then blending motion. And then I'm going to bring some of that just in the inner corner, not right where my tear duct is, because for me it tends to like settle there and then gets like crusty. Like you ever see those, they call mascara boogers? That happens with me with eyeshadow. Now that's the eye makeup for now. Now I'm gonna go back and do a little bit of cheek color, also a Tower 28, which I used in my last video. This is called Beach Please Office Hours. What I'm trying to do on my face is use products that are good for sensitive skin, and just going in with a brush. I like to use a sponge with this too, but it doesn't lay down a product as good as a brush does. And you really don't need fancy brushes when you're doing makeup. And I'm putting a little bit like on the top of my nose. Kind of gives a little glow there. But I'm not going to do my chin because my chin already gets red. No matter what I use, it will kind of peek through, which is fine. I've just gotten used to it. Okay, so that's the blush. I like it. I'm going to go in now with an eyeliner. And which one do I want to use? Oh, where's my MAC one that I like? Okay, this is by MAC. It's a pencil liner, and it's in the color Teddy, and it's a kohl eyeliner. Kohl eyeliners, need to sharpen it a little bit, are great because you can blend them nice into your eye and create a smoky look. Now, I don't think I'm gonna do that today, but you can do like smoky, you can do a look where it's just a defined line. I think I'd rather go with the defined line. I'm gonna go on my top lash line, close my eye. I used to be able to do this without pulling my eye, but I've gotten older and now I can't do it. But I'm not pulling really tough, just kind of straightening it out a little bit. If you watch any of my videos from like a few years ago, you'll see that I could just, back then I could just do it, but now I can go back. But when I first put that line down, I have to kind of lightly pull it. And I'm just kind of winging it a little bit, but for my eye type, hooded lid, you have to really do a straight line. Okay. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. This is one by Japanesque. I actually just picked it up at TJ Maxx. I've used all kinds of lash curlers, from the cheapy ones to more expensive, and I don't see a difference, at least on my lashes. Now I'm going to do some mascara. So we got to do mascara. I think if I didn't wear mascara, my eyes look sleepy. This kind of brightens them up a little bit. And I like this, I'm just going to show you the bottle because I forgot what it's called, and the writing is so teeny. I think it's Double Extend, something like that. And as I put my mascara on, I'm looking at my skin, and I like the way it's kind of like setting. There's still like a glow, and I don't feel like I just have a ton of sunscreen on like I do with just the Tower 28. When I use this by itself, it feels very much like a sunscreen, like when you go to the beach and you put a bunch on, and that like weird feeling. I think today I'm just going to do the top lashes. My hair keeps going in the way. Should have put it back, but oh well. See, like I have a lash there. You probably can't see it. I mean, a hair there. Oop. All right. Now the brows. Now the easiest, quickest thing for me that I just love is the NYX Thicket. That's the Thickening Brow Mascara. And I use this in the color Brunette. It's kind of one of those products, one and done. It keeps my eyebrows tame. And it adds a little color on the top because I do have a couple little gray hairs there. I like this product a lot. It defines the brows well. Now, I haven't really been using much powder, so I'm not going to put any powder, but I'm going to put a little bit of a powdered blush because I want to kind of set that cream. And I'm just going to use this by MAC. It's called Peaches, and it's a pretty peach color. You just tap it there. And a little bit on the top. And depending on how I feel, sometimes I go back in with a bronzer, but I'm liking it. Now a lip, I'm just gonna do a very simple lip. This is the NYX Butter Gloss, but before I do that, I'm gonna line my lips. I don't always line my lips, but we're going to do it today. This is in Natural. This is like $4.99, and it goes with so many colors. And I just go with the natural shape. And if you want, you can take the liner and fill in the lips. And then the color will last longer. Now, pretty pigmented lips, so I have to be careful with how light I go, because if I go too light on my lips, then I look like death warmed over. Nobody wants to look like that. I'll go in with this. I just love the way the lip butters feel. I have like 5 of them, I think, and that's it. So this is a nice little day look with products that are feeling good on my skin. So I hope that you're having a great day, and I will see you soon. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, tell me how you're doing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.